tonight. It's an image that's hard to erase. An out-of-control car crashing right into people eating outside at a Miami restaurant. So what's being done to make sure it doesn't happen again? CBS 4's Brian Andrews looks at local ordinances on sidewalk dining and finds there's a lot they don't say about how far your table should be from the curb.
Dining al fresco in Fort Lauderdale. On a lovely night like this, would a scene like this in Miami weeks ago ever cross your mind?
Yes, it has.
We checked the Fort Lauderdale Ordinance as part of a larger look into how South Florida communities regulate outdoor dining in the wake of the Miami accident that injured 10 people. Fort Lauderdale simply requires permit holders to make sure there is adequate space for pedestrians to pass by tables. There is nothing about distance from the curb. The law says outdoor dining permits will be issued in areas where there is curbside parking, assuming those parked cars will be a buffer if anyone loses control.
Not something you really want to think about.
No.
As we drove down Las Olas, we passed the Cheese Culture with a set of tables out front. Turns out the Cheese Culture does not have a permit for outdoor dining. The city says when it sent inspectors by, the tables were gone. CBS 4 News also looked at the rules in the city of Miami, where the crash happened at the Limoni Cafe weeks ago. We went back there to find all outdoor dining tables had been removed.
This is less than 2 feet from the curb.
There is no specific requirement for how far a table must be from a curb, only that there must be at least 5 feet of available walkway for pedestrians.
City of Miami ordinance says that you can't have any tables, chairs, or furniture within 5 feet of a crosswalk. So let's see how close the furniture is. Here's the foot of the sofa. Let's extend. And this extends right into the crosswalk. This is the 5-foot mark.
On Miami Beach, our review of the sidewalk dining laws found the same thing. No specifics on how far tables have to be from the curb.
Not even 6 inches. Are you concerned being so close to traffic here?
That's okay. We like it because in Sweden it's not allowed to be so close.
Well, at least it'll hit something and not someone else.
Yeah, it's kind of heavy is the weight.
Here, planters have been placed as buffers, says restaurant owner Al Rojas.
In case, a car is coming too fast, it will hold it a little bit and see.
When you saw the video on the news of that thing that happened in Miami, what did you think? Because you own restaurants.
I was worried about it, and then I hear on the news that people were flying all over the car.
Al says Miami Beach should consider changing their code. Our next stop down south to Sunset and US 1, where the issue of a safe distance for diners from street traffic is addressed in local code.
Here in South Miami, the ordinance says that any furniture must be 18 inches from the curb. And here, they've just made it.
Each outdoor dining location we visited in South Miami was in compliance. So what's the takeout or takeaway from all this? There are laws on the books about tables, chairs, distance from bus benches and crosswalks, but little specific wording that may have helped prevent chaos and injuries like this.
Does it ever cross your mind a disaster like that could happen?
No.
In Fort Lauderdale, Brian Andrews, CBS 4 News.